Okay guys, it's Kraig here. I've been promising you guys this video for about a week. I understand probably a lot of you are a little bit frustrated that I waited so long to tell you what's going on, but I didn't want to put any information out there and then be incorrect in how this was going to come together and what the outcome of this would be. So I'm just gonna go for the biggest topic that I promised you guys I would talk about, and that's the fact that my listing is being removed. So I talked about how competitive my niche was, and it is very competitive. I wasn't necessarily happy that I got in and realized that there was more research that should have been done. I had worked with Tanner. I'd shown him what my item would be, and he indicated that it was going to be good. And based on the Jungle Scout numbers alone, it would look that way, except that there's several other keywords that it falls under, yada yada yada. In the future, I'm going to make some more videos on some more extensive research that needs to be done to verify that your Jungle Scout numbers, verify further than your Jungle Scout numbers. And that brings up another point. If you guys have been asking me to look over your Jungle Scout numbers and tell you whether I think the product is good or not, I am not going to do that anymore. The reason I'm not going to do that is not because I don't want to help you, but because if you guys are putting all of your faith in just the Jungle Scout numbers, don't get me wrong, apparently it's working for some people, but if you put all your faith in just the Jungle Scout numbers and then there was more research to be done that you didn't do and you got into a product that's super competitive, you're going to blame me, and I don't want that. I want you guys to succeed, so I'm not gonna enable you guys to just depend on the Jungle Scout numbers and to rely on what I think you guys should be doing more research. So no longer doing that. Like I said, the biggest topic today though is my listing is coming down. And it's not because it was too competitive. It was definitely more competitive than I want, and it was going to be a rough uphill battle to get to number one. But I think it could have been done. Here's the problem. I had a friend that ended up wanting to purchase one of my items, and they got it, and they live close by. I asked to see it. I wanted to see how it turned out because our sample was a little bit rough, and I was hoping that that was only going to extend to the sample. Not so much. It looks like our entire batch was up. And not the physical product, but the packaging that it comes in. So I'm gonna actually show you the box here in a second, and it's not even the box. The box is fine, but the labeling looks like a 3-year-old cut it out. And I'm already dealing with a competitive market. There's just no way I'm gonna be able to compete when I'm fighting an uphill battle of people reviewing me poorly because of the packaging. Now, obviously, that doesn't have any bearing on how the product actually is. The product's great. I've looked it over. It looks high quality. I think people would be happy with it. But you know for sure, especially where we live here in America, people are going to complain about, the packaging shit. And that's going to make it super tough for me to keep going up. And quite frankly, it's not okay. The manufacturer me. It's not okay to send me a product and expect me to sell it. And they actually had the audacity, I'm going to show it to you here in a second, they had the audacity to tell me they didn't think there was anything wrong with it. And when I asked them that, I told them, look, you guys need to, help me out here, compensate me somehow. They offered to send me new labels. Oh, okay, I paid you for a job to package and send me my product, and now I'm gonna have to pull all my inventory, get it here, relabel it myself, and send it back, and that's okay with you. You think that that's okay. What the hell? Anyway, so needless to say, I had an argument with my manufacturer. We're no longer going to blah, blah, blah. I apparently can't talk again. We are no longer going to do business with that manufacturer. Absolutely not. So listing has to come down because it's not going to continue. I have at this point filed a dispute with PayPal, or I had filed it several days ago. At this point, the dispute was ruled in my favor. And this brings me to my biggest point for you guys. I told you quite a few videos back, get a sample, get pictures, document everything. Because when it comes down to it, you're going to have to prove if your manufacturer screwed up. And I have documented and proven that the product they promised me is not what I received. I keep promising you I'm going to show you the box, so I'm going to just go ahead and show it to you. Not going to show you what's in it because there are a few people still selling this kind of item. I've also covered up my brand, but I want you to be able to see like how the labeling is. Let me get up here. I think it's kind of blurry, but can you see like the rough edges? This is supposed to be completely circular. I've covered with a post-it note, but if you look, hide my face so the camera's not autofocusing. Look how rough this is. And it's even worse in person. And it came like this. Are you shitting me? Like how is that supposed to be a professional job in any way, shape, or form? Anyways, I documented and proved that what they were going to send me looked clean and professional. This is not clean and professional. I spoke to a representative at PayPal after filing the dispute. She actually was going to give them until yesterday to respond, but it was obviously they were just digging around and not trying to, they were trying to drag the process out. She said, look, I can see that they're just trying to drag the process out. This is end of the day at Friday. She said, I'm just going to rule in your favor. We're going to get your money back. So I've got to ship them the product. I've got to ship it in such a way that it requires a signature. As soon as I send that information over to PayPal, they're going to release the funds back to me, and I'm back to square one. I'm right where you guys are, or some of you guys are, looking for a product. So that's where I'm at. That was the big news. That's why my listing is coming down, because I'm not going to try to compete with an inferior product. Just no way, shape, or form. No, absolutely not. So here's another announcement. I've been pretty active in this group, Tanner's Amazon Seller Mastery group. I've had a lot of fun. It's been great. I will continue to still answer you guys' questions and stuff, and I still think that Tanner's course is great. It's a great introduction. But for me, I want to do more than just find a product and sell a product. Find a product, sell a product. I'm interested in building a brand, and I'd rather just do it from the beginning. So I've decided to continue my education. I've started in another course I've enrolled in. I'm going to be learning and further expanding on product research and branding and so on and so forth. So I'm not leaving the group, but I want you to know that I'll probably be a little less active because I'm busy focusing on my own learning. And I'm going to still from time to time make videos. I probably make a video every week giving you guys an update. But I'm going to start taking more of the role of a learner again. So I'm not going to be getting up in front of you and saying this is this and this is this and this is this. I'll be, hey, this is what I'm learning. This is what I'm looking at. This is what I think is going to work. But I don't know. So that's kind of where I'm going to be at with that. Final update. Oh, I've promised a bunch of you guys some technical videos on understanding BSR and using FBA Toolkit. I'm going to get around to those. I'm super busy right now. I can't get to them right now. But I got you, okay? I'm going to take care of you. Just hang in there. super busy. The other thing that I'm doing, I've got a meeting here in just a little bit. I've got my first social media marketing client. And it's actually interesting the way that worked out because they actually approached me. So they're already sold technically. It's just a matter of what their budget is and what they want to pay for. So that's going to be exciting. I'm going to give some updates on that too. I know there's some people that are kind of crossed with Tanner's group and Hayden's group and Ryan's group. Wow, I can't believe I forgot his name for a second. The other Ty Lopez, you know. Anyways, so we're doing that as well. Super excited about that. Looking forward to everything that's coming. I'm going to keep you guys posted. I want to help you guys out. I'm going to share what I'm learning. To an extent, there's certain information I won't be able to share for my new course. They're very, very closed on what I can share and what I can't share. But everything that I can share, I'll be sharing with you because I want to help you guys succeed too. So keep kicking butt. Go out there and crush it. As always, go do something great. I'll catch you in my next video. Thank you for watching.